Hi YouTube, this is VSGL. This is my first post. I am pre-op 1 week. June 15th I have scheduled for the VSG surgery. Um, I'm about to go over a few things that have been helping me out. I am full liquid pre-op, and these are just a few things that I've collected, tips and tricks. So I hope that they also help for you. There's a few things that I've seen in a lot of videos. I've been watching YouTube nonstop, so thank you if you also put a video up, because it's definitely helped me figure out what I need to prepare for and get ready for as this life venture approaches. So I'm just about to go through a lot of things that I purchased and that I've been eating since I'm on the full liquid. So let's just go ahead and go through those, and then I'm also going to share a few other things I've ran into that have literally been saving my life as I've been doing full liquids. So first off, a lot of people have talked about these before. They're Isopures. It is a protein drink. I couldn't find the Whey Bullet, I believe it's called, the 100% Whey Bullets that are recommended post-op or pre-op, but I found these instead, and they have 40 grams of protein, so I usually stick to about one of these a day, and then I also get my protein in other ways, which we'll chat about in just a second. However, I do have to say that these are extremely sweet for me, and I have a huge sweet tooth, so what I've had to do was dilute it a little bit with water, or on a couple instances, I diluted a lot with water, and then I also added Crystal Light packet. So as long as I know I'm getting through this entire bottle, I know that I'm getting 40 grams. It's just how I get through it may vary depending on how much I can take at a time. I've also been doing trying a lot of different protein shakes. The Atkins one, it's a mocha latte. They have tons of flavors. I recommend you try a lot of them. 15 grams of protein. I'm afraid that I'm not going to get enough of my protein in, which is why I'm trying a lot of different tactics. So I have these ones to try out, and then I also went for the Build Muscle. These suckers, they had a lot of protein in these, which is why I gravitated towards them, because I'm not a big chocolate milk fan. The consistency and the creaminess of this isn't easy for me to get down, so I go for the ones with the most protein so I don't have to keep drinking them to get my protein. So I've been trying those. I usually try a protein shake in the morning for breakfast or on my way to work. I work about 60 hours a week at a desk job. I'm a creative, so it's a lot of office work. So I need to make sure that I can grab things and do it at my desk, because I don't have access to a full kitchen or a restaurant around me that may have something that will fit into what I'm doing at the moment. Which also brings me to yogurt. I'm allowed to have yogurt and my full liquids. So these are great. It's easy on the go yogurt. Yeah, I love those. So this is something that I haven't seen in a lot of other posts. They are the naked fruit shakes. They're not shakes. They're like, yeah, we'll say they're shakes. They're more like smoothies, no sugar added, all natural. What's great about these is, they have a huge variety of a lot of different flavors, so I definitely recommend you check them out. Some of them are specialized, so this one's a protein one. But what's great is it shows you everything that's in these. So this one has strawberries, blueberries, bananas, apples, and then it also tells you all of the vitamins that you're getting with it. This is awesome for me to be able to grab at work and put in the fridge and then sip on all day, and make sure that I'm getting my vitamins that I need, as well as the protein or all that stuff. So I've also added a scoop of protein powder to it, to the naked smoothies, and that was also helpful to make sure I'm getting my protein. I am not a fan of the taste of protein powder. It's not something I would go take a spoonful and eat. Yesterday I tried to make, I made Crystal Light, the peach tea Crystal Light, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine, I'll just add a little bit of protein powder in it. and I got the unflavored. So I could add it to certain things with a flavor already, and I wasn't in love. It was hard for me to get down. The protein powder made my peach tea really thick and frothy, and it was a rough experience. But I got it down, so that's fine. I just wouldn't necessarily recommend or have the mentality, don't have the mentality like I did where you think you can just add this sucker to just about anything and it will taste like it did before. It's an acquired taste. That's all I'll say. But this is great because when I can put it into a smoothie, like the naked smoothies, I mostly just taste the smoothie. So I've also been getting my protein that way. Speaking of naked, we're back on this track. They have a flavor that's the Power Garden, which has strawberries, sweet cherries, plum, apple, purple carrots, red beets, sweet potatoes, sweet corn, chickpeas, and a hint of lemon. I love this because it has my vegetables and my fruit, and I'm not a big V8 fan. I get a lot of acid reflux from it, so I tried to find a different solution for that, and I found it in these naked smoothies. So definitely check them out. They're a little bit expensive, but when all you're buying is liquids, it kind of evens out in the end. So besides the naked, there's another brand. It is the Bolt House. I grabbed the 100% carrot juice, because I like to add it into my smoothies. I know that they say stay away from your orange vegetables because they have the most sugar. However, right now I'm not getting a lot of sugar. I was really tired and weak the other day and I had some really bad headaches. So I'm now opting to make sure that I'm getting natural sugars from vegetables and fruits rather than the bad sugars that I was getting before I decided to get the surgery. So this is great just to add into smoothies. I love carrots, so it doesn't bother me to just drink normally like this, but it might not be like that for everybody. So definitely check them out. They're fantastic. Another great thing about them is you can throw them in the freezer, and then because you need to keep them refrigerated. They are an expiration kind of food because they are all fresh vegetables and such. I throw them in the freezer, and then the night before I need to take it to work, I'll put it in the fridge. And then by the time I grab it in the morning, it's just about ready to drink around lunchtime, and it stays cold. So that's an awesome trick as well. I definitely recommend those. So I've been living off smoothies and shakes and things like that. And here's a little gadget that I found that really has been helping me out. It is the mini blender. It's the little guy. This comes with it. Sorry, it's wet. I just washed it from my breakfast. It fits in. It makes your one serving or your bottle, and then you can take this right off the blender and go with it. There's a lot of different brands. They're not expensive either, which is really helpful. This brand right here, I got at Target, I believe, for $30, and it has 250 horsepower, we'll call it. I don't think that's quite the word for it, but it blends up everything, which is awesome. I go and get the frozen fruit from the freezer aisle, like peaches and blueberries and strawberries and all that stuff. Mix it with a little bit of yogurt, plain yogurt, fat-free, and then some orange juice or some juice and then some pomegranate juice. Mix it all up. Make sure I add a scoop of protein in there, protein powder. Blend it up, grab it off the blender, and then I'm ready to hit the road. So they're super easy. It's been saving my life. They're super easy cleanup too, which is nice because you don't have that huge jug from a normal blender. You just have this little guy, which is a water bottle essentially. It is a water bottle. So at work, if I run out of water, I can also use this to mix the crystalline in after I'm finished with my smoothie. So this is a lifesaver. I definitely recommend this. It's a great investment. Also, another thing that's been saving my life is color coding. I know this sounds weird, but it's easy for me to make sure that I'm drinking the right amount of water that I need to be drinking if I have every water bottle I need filled. So in the morning I have a blue, It's just a normal Nalgene 32-ounce water bottle. I have two of these. Morning is blue, night is black, and then I make sure I drink two more of these this size with Crystal Light. So I let myself have two of these with Crystal Light, and then I have two of these to finish throughout the day. So then I know when I'm not drinking enough and what I didn't finish or what I need to work on for the next day. And it's just easy for me to be able to see my goal and know what I need to accomplish by the end of the day. So that's super easy. I definitely recommend it for you because then you will also know that you're getting enough water, which is kind of a struggle. I didn't think it would be that hard because I love water, but maybe it's just this week. But it's been hard for me to get that down, which is important, so I need to work on it a little harder. Another tip and trick that I ran across is it's actually an app for your phone. It is called MyFitnessPal. I have a Samsung 3, but you can get it on any device. So what it does is it projects your entire day, like how many calories you have remaining. It gives you a goal, what you should be aiming for. You can set your own goal, what you would like to aim for every day. And then it tracks everything that you're eating, and it breaks it down into its own proteins, its sugars, and all that fun. So it's super, super easy. And why I like it the most is because if I'm, like, let's take one of these naked things as an example. When I entered in for my my morning or for my meal, all I have to do is go into, so let's say I'm entering my meal, we're going into lunch, so we'll say I'm about to hit lunch. I have to hit this little barcode. So I hit the barcode, and you'll see the line come up. And all I have to do is scan the barcode. And it beeps. And then it shows you everything that's in what I just scanned. So I scanned a naked fruit, and it has all that, or naked blueberry protein shake. It brings up all of the information on it, which is fantastic. I can enter it in my log, and then it keeps track of everything, which is great, especially because I can take individual products, scan it, and go, and I don't have to individually enter in all that stuff and then try to figure out if I doubled it or if I had that many servings. You just enter the serving amount you had. If you had the whole bottle, you say whole bottle, and it does the math for you, and it's really great. It's also fantastic because if you're making a recipe, so with my smoothies, and I'm putting in a whole bunch of different ingredients, all I have to do is scan the packaging. So like, let's say the strawberries or the peaches from the frozen aisle. I scan the packaging, say that I put a half cup in my water bottle, and then it makes a splash of orange juice and all that stuff. I just scan the Tropicana or whatever it is, and it puts it in and saves recipe. So tomorrow when I make a peach blueberry smoothie, it has everything already preloaded. So that's fantastic, especially when I'm making recipes and stuff. I'm not the best cook, so it's frustrating enough for me to try to make this stuff and then also try to figure out what's in it. It's great that this app will do it for me. Another fun little thing about it is at the end of the day, it shows me a projection. So it shows me all of the calories that I ate, all of the fat that went in my body, and it also gives me a breakdown of if I'm having too much sugar. It'll send me a little report. So let me get into. I'll show you a screenshot really quick. You can just go into daily, and so right there it shows everything that I don't know if you can see that. There's a glare. Sorry. It shows like if it's in red, it means that I'm having too much of it. So right now my vitamin C is more than enough, as well as my sugar. I've had 5 grams too much than I should have, or more than I should have. There we go. Sorry. So again, that's MyFitnessPal. It's a great little app. I'm also looking for an app that has low-fat recipes that's easy to put together, and that would also be helpful for me just because I'm not a good cook. and any help would be great. So I definitely recommend that. It's been saving my life. It will also track how much water you're drinking and then all the exercise that you're also doing, and then all together bundles it up every day for you. It'll track your weight if you'd like, and it will show you a projection. So at the end of the day, yesterday, with all of my intakes and calories and stuff, it projected that in 1 month, if I ate just like I did yesterday, I would be at this weight. So it's neat that it shows you a little bit of a projection. It really helps with maintaining a goal and staying on track. So that's really helpful. I definitely recommend it for everybody. That again is MyFitnessPal, which is a great little app. It's free, by the way, too. Other than that, that's all the tricks and tips that I've run across so far. I am pre-op, so I have 1 more week until the big day. Yeah, so I will keep in touch. I will show my progress, and if you have any tips for me, that would be awesome. Go ahead and post. If you have any questions, go ahead and post. I'll definitely get back to you. Other than that, good luck on your journey. I wish you the best.